Welcome back, everybody, to a younger view in sports. Today I'll be giving you my week 3 SEC picks on the year. I've gone 4-3 both weeks, so hope I can go 5-2 one week, 8-6 overall. Let's start things off with the Florida Gators and Texas A&M. Give me Florida. Look, Texas A&M is 0-2. They played pretty okay against Alabama. They're desperate for a win. If it was any other team, I'd like the upset here, not Florida. I'm very high on Florida this year. Give me the Gators. Missouri and LSU. Look, I don't know who to pick here. Missouri, they need a win. LSU, I don't know about them yet. I don't know. Give me the LSU Tigers. Yeah, I would trust LSU way more than I trust Missouri in that situation. I do feel like this would be one of the more interesting games. See what Missouri is like and see if LSU just had a fluke loss against Mississippi State. Up next, South Carolina, Vanderbilt. South Carolina really needs a win, and they're facing Vanderbilt. Easy pick. South Carolina, lock. That is a lock. Tennessee, Georgia. Georgia just embarrassed Auburn last week. I feel like Tennessee's heading in the right direction. This will be a fun game to watch. Give me the Bulldogs, though. I think they'll be closer than people expect. Tennessee is making real strides. I feel like their run game with Ty Chandler in the backfield for Tennessee, I feel like they'll cause that Georgia defense some problems, and Georgia overcomes them barely. Arkansas, Auburn. Arkansas just had an emotional win against Mississippi State. Auburn just got an embarrassing loss against Georgia. I think Auburn bounces back this week. Give me the Auburn Tigers. Alabama and Ole Miss going down. But this will be a very defensive test. Ole Miss offense come out and shocked a lot of people, including me. I didn't think they'd be playing this well up to this point, but they have been. So I think it'll be a real test, but I like Alabama's defense more than I like Ole Miss's defense. Give me the Crimson Tide. I think Mac Jones making real strides. Last but not least, you have Mississippi State and Kentucky. Kentucky is desperate for a win here. Just losing to Auburn after emotional win. I think Kentucky upsets here. I don't know. I'm picking Kentucky for a third straight week. I know I shouldn't, but I do. I think Terry Wilson, and, 35 carries, 171 yards, and 3 touchdowns. I think he can cause a lot of problem for Mississippi State, who proved, it's time for them to prove, was it a fluke win against LSU? Or is it for real? And honestly, I'm buying Kentucky right now. Give me the upset. So, there are my picks. Florida Gators, LSU Tigers, South Carolina, Georgia Bulldogs, Auburn Tigers, Alabama Crimson Tide, and Kentucky. Thank you for listening.